Hi, this is Matt Lewis from the Daily Caller, and you are listening to Vigilant Liberty Radio.
At Independent Journal Review, we publish news that is objective, fair, and entertaining. As one of the top websites in the United States, it's our duty to bring the absolute best to our readers like you. IJReview.com, your number one source for news and entertainment.
Hi, this is Taylor, and while you're listening to all the other great shows here on Vigilant Liberty Radio, be sure to check out my show on Saturday nights called Saturday Night Cigar Lounge. You never know what we're going to talk about. It's always a fun time. That's Saturday Night Cigar Lounge, Saturday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, here on Vigilant Liberty Radio.
Hi, I'm Dustin Hoyt with America Our Way, and you can hear me right here on Vigilant Liberty Radio at 10/9 Central on Thursday nights. We bring you the best in political commentary from the right-wing, conservative, libertarian perspectives coming together and bringing the best content on the internet. Be sure to tune in every week for your favorite shows. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Hey, this is Alfonso Rachel with 20 Pound Sledge and PJTV Zone Nation, and you're listening to VLR.
At Independent Journal Review, we publish news that is objective, fair, and entertaining. As one of the top websites in the United States, it's our duty to bring the absolute best to our readers like you. IJReview.com, your number one source for news and entertainment.
Folks, welcome back to the show. This is Michael Howsam for Mike Miller and the Right Mics. Fun to have Galt's girl, Michelle Ray, on. We merely have a half hour left. So, Mike, we need to prioritize the things that we want to talk about because we don't have a whole lot of time.
We do. Can you believe an hour and a half blew by?
No, it's great. So let's talk a little Super Bowl because we were obviously going to talk about that yesterday. So we should maybe we could talk football. We can also talk ads.
No, damn it. You brought it back up. So, and of course, yesterday's show scuttled. The worst we'll do this real quick because this is a couple days old now, but the worst play call in the history of the Super Bowl, perhaps in the history of the NFL period. I mean, it's Seahawks drive down. It's second, what is it? It's second and goal from the 1. There are 20 seconds left on the clock. They have one timeout left. They have the most fearsome running back in the league, Marshawn Lynch, in the backfield, and they throw a pass at the goal line. He throws a 6-yard, 10-yard, maybe after he drops back, pass at the goal line, and it's intercepted, and the Patriots win the game. I mean, dude, that's just going to go down in football lore. And I know me and everyone else who says what I just said is Monday morning quarterbacking. But at that point, with that much on the line, dude, you got to go with the percentages.
Yeah, good point. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's talk about ads.
See, because Howsam pretends to be a football fan, but it's all about the Chargers. And, dude, you don't even watch all their games. So let's talk about the ads. I love the ads on the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So which ad did you hate the most?
I don't know. I mean, some of them. I guess I hated the ones that weren't created for the Super Bowl, and
Right.
and a couple come to mind because I had seen them before, but and I can't. I guess they don't come to mind. I just remember thinking at the time, you guys, you already did this, but there were some awesome ones, weren't they? What did you like the best? I mean, which ones did you find interesting?
I thought that the Pete Rose one in the hallway.
See, dude, but that's one that I just talked about. I've seen that thing 5 times before.
Oh, see, I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
See, I don't. I watch I watch almost no live television. Like even the football game. By the time the halftime show was up, I was probably running 10 to 12 minutes behind, just because I paused here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time I watched advertisements. So other than the Super Bowl, I pretty much don't watch advertisements.
And I don't either because I DVR everything and yeah, run through.
Right. So I had never seen that ad before. I think that I was more bugged by ads than I liked ads. I mean, there were a few that I really liked. In fact, it's funny. Danny wasn't into it, so she's sitting there watching something on my iPad next to me as I'm watching the football game.
Welcome to my world. That's exactly, Danny, what my wife was doing. She's got the iPad. I swear, she's sitting there with the iPad while I'm watching the game. And I'm asking her questions, and this irritates the crap out of me when someone does this. Like you say something to them, they're there. I mean, you can go in the bedroom with the iPad, right? If you're going to sit there, then let's have a conversation if and when we want to. So I would say something to her, and dude, she was looking for a replacement dog collar for an hour and a half on the iPad. Okay, so like I would say something to her. I'm being serious.
That's hilarious.
One of the idiot, God, don't get me started on the Huskies. Anyway, one of them lost their collar in the snow. We have a large backyard fenced in, and it snowed, so we can't find it. Well, she goes like nutso and has to find this thing immediately. Okay, she gets obsessed with that. So, like, I'm trying to talk to her about the commercials, which the only reason probably that she was sitting in the living room with me in the first place watching the game, because she pretends to care about football because I love it, but same routine. So, yeah, I'm saying something to her, and she's nodding, and she's, like, glued to the iPad. So, Danny, I get it.
Oh, that's hilarious. She was watching Grey's Anatomy with the headphones on.
I used to love that, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Kudos to Danny.
So the one that really bugged me was the one about the kid that died that didn't have a chance to experience life.
Yes, that was kind of dark, but I thought it was fairly effective. Did you?
I did not like that. Also, the one that really bugged me that I tweeted about was the "This Land Is Your Land" one. That starts out, "This land is your land," about America, and then it goes all around the globe.
This is so creepy, dude, because I thought exactly the same thing. Anybody that knows anything about that song and Woody Guthrie, first of all, it's a protest song, but it was specifically about America, and it's a Jeep commercial, and then they start bringing in everywhere else on the fricking planet. That bothered me.
Yeah, that really bugged me. Now, I posted about that. I mean, that was one of the things I tweeted and posted about. And then there were a bunch of folks that were commenting on it saying, hey, well, wait a second. This guy was... Okay, I have to interrupt myself. Mike, I got to send you this picture.
You're interrupting yourself.
I'm interrupting myself because it puts together this nationwide ad. And, oh my gosh, it puts together the nationwide ad and the kid. And it says, I would have run it with Lynch, but I died. And it's got the kid's picture. Okay, that is hilarious. Okay, I just put it in the thread. You got to see it.
I say it. Okay.
Anyway, so I had commented that really bugged me. That and there was a bunch of comments that people were saying, "Hey, he was a communist. What would you expect?" My friend
Talking about Woody Guthrie, right?
Yeah, our friend Todd said, of course conservatives are going to hate this because it's not about America. And it's
Todd.
like, you know what? You're redoing what I don't know what Woody Guthrie was thinking about when he wrote that song.
It was in response to God, I'd have to look it up. It's been a long time. It was in response to another song, a pro.
Wasn't it in response to God Bless America?
Exactly.
Okay, well, here's the thing: is that those kind of nuances are historical. But I remember growing up in elementary school, every Friday we'd all get together and have like a group sing. Where at our public school we'd all sing all these songs. We always sing "This Land Is Your Land," and my understanding. I'd always walked around with that song as thinking it's a song about America being great.
You know what? Me too, growing up. And it was only later in life that I realized it was a protest song. But you know what? So what? I mean, and that whole communist thing back in the day thrown around, okay, it is what it is. But the fact remains, Todd, that it was about America. It was about America. And to broaden it to, they showed all over the world in that commercial. I just was very irritated by that, and I'm not surprised that you were as well.
Yeah, it just, I was like, oh my God, and I rewound it. That's frankly part of why I was behind on my DVR as to the football game, was because I was, rewatching commercials over and over.
There were, there were several of them that were good, and I can't remember now. I'll tell you one that's good, and again, it was a replay. I had seen it several times previously. The Bud Light commercial where the dude, they have that large coin, and they roll it into the slot, and then they go in, and he ends up being in a Pac-Man game.
Oh, yeah.
I'd seen that before. The first time I saw it, I thought it was kind of clever. But, yeah, by and large, I think I liked most of them.
Right. Well, obviously, my favorite was the Victoria's Secret one.
Clearly. Yeah.
Duh.
Now, see, Danny, if I said that, my wife would kick my ass when she came home.
You're kidding.
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I was going to say, wow.
Yeah. Hey, dude, Al Sharpton.
Okay, let's talk about Al Sharpton, please.
We love Al Sharpton, don't we?
Al Sharpton is one of the very, very best.
He is, okay? And, as you and I do, he rails against the rich all the time for not paying their fair share, right?
Right, of course they do.
Yeah, so I put this up on IJR earlier today. I think it's time, I think it's past time, dude, for Al to take a look in the mirror, man.
You think?
Uh-huh. Again, this guy... anyway, railed against the rich for years, right? For not paying their fair share. And it was publicized. When was it first publicized? Sometime last year. I think the New York Times hit it. This dude owes in excess of $4.5 million in personal back taxes. So now, National Review Online reporting, same pattern with every business enterprise this guy has ever opened. He's over whatever. Every business he has started has been shut down in at least one jurisdiction for either failing to pay taxes or failing to even file a tax return.
Yeah, stunning. Absolutely amazing. Just the over and over and over history of this guy.
Yeah, and you know what's stunning about it is the fact that the bastard's not in prison.
Right. Dinesh can't go anywhere because of $10,000. Yet Al has got millions and millions of dollars and a history that's just